Women's identities are multifaceted. Women are expected to be multiple people in one body. This is created by outside views and inner dialogue. Rochester artist Cassandra Buck has created a series of pieces documenting this struggle. Each work of art represents a woman that was interviewed to complete the project. Cassandra Buck presented her work at the Creative Salon in Rochester. Her exhibit was called Herself, a series about identity.
Biggest drawback is time, finding the time. I have to find the time, because if I don't, then I kind of turn into a crazy person. It's like therapeutic for me. I really need to make art. If I don't, then it's just not good. Like I breathe, you eat, you sleep, and make art. I've been an artist since I was in 6th grade. I've loved art my whole life, but I really honed in on it when I was in 6th grade. I remember the specific moment when it kind of clicked. I was drawing something and everything kind of fell into place. It was like an aha moment. That's what teachers call it, aha moments, when things just click. I decided to become an art teacher, and then I started focusing, as well as being a teacher, on my own artwork. A motto that I tell my students is fail forward. So you fail, you're like, oh no, what did I do? You learn from it, and you move forward. The huge sign in my room that says that. You know, I'm drawn to abstract, but I'm also drawn to figurative work. So it just has to speak to me. It doesn't have to be in a specific genre. It just needs to make me feel something. And if it can do that, then that totally draws me in, and that actually acts as inspiration for my artwork. I do figurative work, but I also have been focusing more on abstract, and lately mixed media, using found objects, especially items that would be thrown away. Instead of throwing them away, I use them in my artwork. So kind of like upcycling pieces and turning it into something beautiful. I have an exhibit called Herself, a series about identity. My interpretation of that is there's this metal exterior, she's strong, and she's kind of pushing that out to everybody, or if that's what everyone sees, but then there's this really flimsy plastic, see-through on the inside part, and then, obviously the marble is a person. That's how she's in this little pocket of, And I interviewed 15 different women, and in these interviews I asked them 3 questions. I asked them, how do you view yourself? How do you think others view you? And how many different roles do you feel you play? And from those interviews, I pulled the most profound or important information, and then I created abstract mixed media pieces from that. Yeah, and so I did gesso, and I didn't like it was flat like that. Yeah, and then I painted over it with that clear gloss stuff, and it really made it pop a lot more. The art scene in Rochester has really exploded. I've said that before, but it has. It's no other way to explain it. We really just all connected, and then just started organizing, and stuff just started happening. It's been pretty amazing how fast it's happened. It's kind of like we're a plague. We just took stuff over, and creative plague. About 3 years ago, I just kind of jumped into this stuff that was going on in Rochester with artists and the community, and I really haven't stopped. I've just continually been involved and wanting to create my own artwork and getting other people's artwork out there. And I don't know, it's just kind of been a whirlwind. What do I do for fun? Well, I spend time with my daughter, spend time with my husband, and of course making my art. If I can get a good hour of studio time, that's awesome.